Jim Twiggs, your All-State agent with the hometown high school football game of the week. Third quarter action is coming up with the kickoff. It'll be, well, and see this, I was watching them line up down there, and this is where it's bad. You're down 14-0. It is Fairmont that's been able to sustain a couple of drives, and one of those because of your turnover. But Springfield has to kick the football off. Now we'll see.
Oh, what happened when we were talking about at the end of the first half? They call a timeout a little bit sooner. They might, if that's a bad snap, they have time to score, but they waited a little bit too long to call that timeout, and then the clock ran out. So
they could have had the timeout actually with about 30 seconds left if they would have gone timeout right now.
Whether or not that would have been a bad snap or not,
you don't know.
You don't know, but at least you give yourself a shot at it.
All right. Springfield getting ready to kick off the football. And they find themselves down 14-0. They have got to pick it up. Have got to come up with some offense that is going to get them down the field. Well, they got to at least tie it up before you have a chance at it. Here's the kick going across the ground, taking real short kick, rolling. Picked up there at the 30, going to about the 35-yard line, and that is going to be about it, where it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go.
I think, Lee, you unload with that kick. Don't give them a chance to return it, but at least try to pin them back deep.
Well, right here they've got great
field position for Jesse DeGlow, and he's had a great night. And only 2 scores tonight. Aaron Jackson scored on a 5-yard run, and DeGlow with the other one. So big-time clock management by Fairmont, and see what they can do on this second half possession.
Yeah, they're at the 36-yard line. You've got 64 yards to go. Or maybe if you kick it deeper, you got 70, maybe 80 yards to go. And there goes DeGlow. He's straight up the mid. Did you see him spin? What a spin move at midfield. Got himself another 5 yards.
Yeah, this guy is just, he's just had a rest, too, for halftime, and he just unloads, and he explodes. But what Lee was talking about, he just has those twists and turns.
Yeah.
And he's going to get the ball. Here it is. Watch this right now. Breaks one tackle. Good block downfield. Another tackle is broken. And then finally coming up with the big hit is going to be Moses Douglas. And by that time, look where the ball's placed. It's to the 45-yard line of Springfield.
And 7 seconds on the play clock. Taking their time, and they can take their time. DeGlow gets it again over that right side. He just keeps spinning his way and then lunges for the 35-yard line. Almost made it, but will be a yard short. That's a 9-yard pickup.
Now, what Springfield's trying to do, too, is they're trying to strip that ball. And I can see that in the backfield to try to get it. But when you're going to try to strip the ball, you're giving that running back another 4 or 5 yards of extra yardage.
Easy. All right, 1 yard to go. Second down.
Here he goes. Let's see what they're going to do.
And they're just taking their time. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Man coming in motion. DeGlow gets it again. Heads over the left side. This time he's wrapped up. And he will finally be down at about the 32 or 33-yard line.
And they're just taking their time. And that play clock, look at where the ball is right now. So it's just trying to figure out what play they want to run right now.
Yeah, and they're just again, I would be doing this too. This is just great strategy. They get up there with about 17 seconds, then look over to the sideline. By the time they get ready to call or put the play in motion, it's down to 4 or 5 seconds. That's playing great football and keeping the time. There he goes again. DeGlow heads over the left side, breaks that line of scrimmage, gets into the secondary, and, for Springfield, luckily is brought down at about the 26-yard line.
Watch him cut left right off there, and another tackle made really nicely in the backfield, again by Moses Douglas. He needs to make that tackle, or otherwise he has extra yardage. And look where it is now. It's second down and short. This is nothing for a team that likes to run the ball.
Yeah, but he's averaging about 7 yards a run. He's been doing every bit of that here in this drive. As the play clock down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. There it is. DeGlow gets the football and gets himself a first down. At least that's what it looks like here from up above. And it is a first down for Fairmont. And they had to go 64 yards, and they're picking up chunks and chunks of that. And DeGlow is the one who is doing it right now.
Yeah, Springfield just cannot afford to go down 21-0 here, the way that Fairmont controls this football. Coming in another big body there is going to be number 55. That's James Kelly. He's a nose guard.
And don't forget, this is the same team that kept Springfield out of the playoffs last year. With a 7-3 win down at Fairmont. DeGlow gets the football again. This time he's kind of stymied right at the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up maybe yard and a half. Let's see where they officially mark. It should be right around the 20-yard line, so it's going to bring up second down, only a yard pickup, and 9 yards to go.
You know, Moses Douglas doing a great job in there. I'm sure he just keeps thinking back on that pass he could have had, but that was a deflection. It's kind of a boom. Where'd this come from? And it's a reaction. So he's doing his part on defense, but some of the other guys on the defense have to pick it up as well. We started hearing about Isaiah Gibson earlier. Haven't heard from him yet this second half.
All right, lined up. Everybody's in tight. Man heading in motion with the football, heading up over the right side and picking up just a couple of yards is guess who? Jesse DeGlow. As he gets it inside the 20 down to about the 17.5-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and about 7 yards to go. So Springfield has stymied them some, but they need another big play here.
This is a must play here for the third quarter right now. They have to stop them here, maybe even get a turnover. Now there's two players that are going to get the ball here. Aaron Jackson or Jesse DeGlow, or the quarterback keeps it.
Yes.
So there's three people. That's it.
Man in motion. As the ball is faked to DeGlow, Miller's got it. He's got himself big running yards. He's got himself a first down inside the 10-yard line.
Three people to cover. Watch this. Boom, to the outside. Cuts back. No one there. No one at all.
Missed
tackles. And you're going into the tournament, you got to make those.
Because there are some people that are going to see maybe this film.
You know, the first quarter, Lee, Springfield played bang up, sock him in the mouth defense. Something's happened here. Little letdown from DeGlow going in the end zone and Jackson.
Well, and the deal is, too, so many missed tackles. And, again, you got to wrap this guy up because he can just scoot right by him. Miller up underneath center. Going to give it to DeGlow over the right side, and Springfield is ready there to knock him down before he got to the 5-yard line. But still, that is going to be a pickup of, it looks like just about 2 yards on the play. So it's still going to be second down and goal from the 6-yard line.
And, you know, Lee, we've heard it in all the 19 years we've been doing this.
Mm-hmm.
People say, well, they really didn't play anyone. Well, Springfield has played some people.
Yeah, they
have.
But,
you know, then you look on the other side. Fairmont, have they played some people? Yes, they played, you know, some tough teams. So I don't really buy into that, you know, especially in the GWAC, which is, you know, the toughest division there is.
I think you're absolutely right. Ball to 6-yard line. Second and goal. Ball fake to DeGlow. Miller keeps it, and he is going to pick up a couple of yards, and looks like he's inside the 5 to what? About the 3-yard line?
Yeah, they're going to spot it right there about the 3.5-yard line. And it's going to be third down and 3. They're going to a quick
third and goal. That is quick.
Boom,
they
outside.
pitch it back.
What
behind.
a tackle. What a tackle. Slamming through there and just dropping him was Ross Sherrock. And he just dropped him like a rock and going down on that, tossing the ball. Said, darn it, I almost had that corner. Not this time. Good job.
That was almost a fumble too, Gary, because it was thrown behind him.
Now a good block here. I'd get Gibson in there right in the middle. There he is right there. Gibson's right in the middle. You can see him. He's probably the tallest guy standing up there right in the middle of the screen there. And get him up in the air and knock this thing down. And it's still a 14-0 ball game.
Asher Ram trying to go 5 for 6 on field goals. The ball is placed down at about the 11-yard line. 21-yard field goal. High snap. Here's the kick. It is on its way. And that is no good.
Look at that.
Looks like it was wide to the right.
I thought it looked like it was dead to center
there
it did. From
up
angle.
Here.
And that's why that's a good stop. Now, ball control, protect the ball, and if you are the quarterback for Springfield, watch this right here. Here's the play, and the tackle is kaboom right on your left side of the screen and flying through there. Just doing a great job is Sherrock, number 21. Here's the extra point attempt. Watch this. Boom.
The field goal
is up and
Well, from where I'm sitting, it still looked good.
It still does. Oh, there it is. It's on the right side. You can't.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Just missed on the right side. Just missed that shot there and almost got to see it there at the top. But now this is ball control. You can't, fumble the ball here. You can't have interceptions.
No.
And if you're in trouble, throw it out of bounds towards the receiver or at their feet. Don't take a loss.
It looked like some
movement
in there on Fairmont. But, if you watch the officials after that was missed, they were going to place the ball down at the 6-yard line again, and then they finally brought it out to the 20. Now it's at the 25 where it's first down and 5.
And we keep talking, it'll be at the 50.
Hopefully in the end zone. They still got plenty of time. They've got to score here in this third quarter. Boy, as people are just running into each other in the backfield, Tolliver finally gets it. Not going to hurt him as bad as it would have been if it was a 1st and 10, but it's going to be 2nd down and 5. And that was just disheveled back there in the backfield.
They just ran into a semi, number 73 coming through there, Isaac Bennett. He's 6'5", 335 pounds, and that's a big boy. You're not going anywhere around him.
Top of the screen split out as Moss looks over to the sideline. Play clock down to 14 seconds. And Springfield taking their time. I'd like to see him hustle up a little bit. Boy, his hands are cold as he keeps rubbing them together. Going to hand it off this time. Nice hole that time as the ball's going to come out to about the 30-yard line.
Close to a first down. If they place it there, it is a first down.
It is a first down. It's smooth.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Nice running. Watch this.
He comes off the right side, finds that little seam, takes it, is hit once, and dropped right at the marker, so that's a first down.
1st and 10, just beyond the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go, and they need this kind of drive. We're down to 4.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and pretty much have to score here, I feel, because they've got to get something on the scoreboard.
Play called a lot quicker than we did last time that we were here. They're getting those plays in faster. Obviously, they need to. They're down 14 points.
Look out. Oh, and he trips and falls. Trips and falls. Moss was looking for the receiver out on the far side of the field, right in front of the markers, and working himself open there was Larry Stevens, but couldn't get it to him.
Now he's just got to regroup from this.
Yeah.
He went down, so what? Get the next play and move these markers because that clock is moving. Look at that, 3:54 already gone, left in the third quarter. And they got to get moving because this is it's getting down to crunch time here now.
Time waits for no team. And
you give Fairmont back the ball, that time there goes 6 minutes.
6 minutes, yes, easily.
Oh, he's just swarmed. What
Tolliver
defense there? Big guy coming through to run away is Snodgrass. Watch this. Snodgrass is going to shoot through there. That's 34. Now watch him. And there he is, wraps him up, drops him first, loses the handle, and then gets help. By that time, he got help from the rest of his buddies. But look at where that ball's placed.
Look how quickly they react, Fairmont, because it looked like he had some big running room, Tolliver did, and just didn't have it.
4 down linemen for Fairmont.
Looks like they got a 4-3 going.
Yep.
And still looking over to the sidelines, down to 9 seconds on the play clock.
This is where they've been lucky in the past, trying to cut it loose with a big pass.
Moss gets the snap. Looking. Got a man open. He can run underneath it and overthrows the intended receiver, Larry Stevens.
He's done that a couple times tonight. A little bit too excited. Now watch here. He has great protection from his line up front, and then he tries to throw the air. He gets enough air. I'm not so sure what, just one of those patterns. It just doesn't connect. But they really needed that in a big way.
Well, they did.
Now it's 4th down, and you are forced to punt here. You hope for a bobbled catch or something or anything to get at least across the 50.
Anything. All right. We'll kick the football standing at the 10-yard line. We'll let it go probably right around the 7. Here comes the rush. There's a nice high end-over-end kick. Fair catch was called for, but nobody was even close to him. And then downing the football at the 40-yard line was C.J. McDavid. And again, you're talking 60 yards, and that's it to the favor of Fairmont. And Fairmont drove the football. It was just a great stand. Oh, watch this. Asia Mays throws it for Springfield, and it goes through. Got herself from Security National Bank $500 for the athletic department. That was great. Everybody down there when I was announcing that was just going, yeah. And it did. All right, we're down to 2:41 in this third quarter, and it has just gone by just terribly fast.
A little movement up there. Nice tackle.
Oh, fumble.
And we got a ball. Looks like Springfield might have it.
DeGlow just could not find. No, it's going to be Fairmont. He couldn't find the handle on the football.
DeGlow got it back, I think. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
And that's the third time he's had trouble with that. You even saw that when they were warming up with the pitches going back to him.
Back, yes.
And it was really coming down as wet. And they dodged a big bullet there. Springfield needed that in the worst way. At first I thought there was movement on the line, but they didn't call it.
Boy, that would have been nice with that fumble recovery, would it not? Second down and 12. Ball at the 38-yard line. And, again, taking all the time that they need is Fairmont. That's smart moves by that coaching staff on the far sideline with David Miller, the head coach.
And look at that clock, 1:54.
As pitches it back to the
nice
trailer. And that was some good defense as Chris Thompson had nowhere to go with the football.
Terrion Brown, number 24, cornerback, 5'9", junior, shooting through there, and he's all of 160 pounds and made a great open field tackle. The one that was a face mask in the first half, that's probably the kind of tackle should have been made then.
3rd and 13. And, there's probably some Fairmont people out there saying, why doesn't he just keep running it up the middle? Try to get a little fancy and throwing the ball and pitching the football. And I'm quite surprised that they're doing
when
it
they
now.
just put the guy in motion, they're trying to get that defense to jump offside. See?
Yeah.
And then they freeze him. Look at this, right up the middle, and that's great defense.
The goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's just great defense. And now they're pumped up. There's a little more angst there for Springfield. Is real nice defensive, and they're pumping each other up there. And let's get out here and let's play some football. I mean, we got this G-Walk on the line here. And that's a senior in there, number 83, Tyrone Biles Jr., pumping his fist, getting everybody excited.
Well, you got home field advantage, too.
Yeah.
Get
this ball.
Have to get it back deep.
Home field advantage so far, put it that way.
Larry Stevens is back deep. As we await the snap from center to Ryan Hall. He's averaging about 40 yards a kick.
Get away
Kicks
from
it to the sideline, yeah. Yeah, just don't even let it make a bad bounce and hit you off the ankle.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that ball's going to be all right on the 20.
20-yard line. They've got 80 yards to go. And,
And that's going to be one play, Lee, and that's going to be end of this third quarter with 19 seconds.
19 seconds. You're absolutely right. This will be the last play of the third quarter, and it's all going by, and we're standing right where we were at halftime, 14-0.
19 seconds in our 19th year. How about that?
Hey, I like that. And they said I'd never live that long. Of course, I'm only 27 years old.
Boy, this game
I'm trying to see who's at the quarterback. Okay, Moss is at the quarterback.
Yeah, and I'd like to see him just settle down a little bit and put the game together that he's done in the past. They've come back with some great plays and
give him a couple short passes.
Yeah.
Build up that.
Here it
goes. McDavid has got it. Look out. Oh, he gets it to the 40, and just a diving tackle in there by Marquis Williams stopped 7 points.
Right at the 45-yard line. Now they're in business. There's 12 seconds left to go, and they'll get, again, a play left going in this direction. And looking at the flag, there is some wind out there, and it's blowing from the east to the west.
Clock rolling. They've only got 8 seconds. They're looking over to the sidelines. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and 2 seconds on the game clock. They hand it off, and running through there is Tavion Smoot. He gets it out to about the 49-yard line, and that's going to do it. That's the end of the third quarter of action. Still a 14-0 lead by Fairmont. More of the Springfield-Fairmont game coming up next on Local TV for me, Sports Network.